Hello, this is Joel Niedermeyer again for the next segment of management accounting. I think we're at 3, 4. But anyway, my main concern has been on, or main marshaling has been on ExxonMobil and how they operate and with their accounting principles. ExxonMobil has set up their accounting in the activity-based cost system so that they can understand the cost of certain locations over others. Um, ExxonMobil has, which is an enormous company, has set up to where they are able to set their rigs in different locations, and this ABC program, ABC accounting, has helped them enormously in able to process their accounting principles and to make sure that the money is funneled to specific locations over other locations and to make sure that that particular rig is set, or location is set, to see if it's making money or not making money, or how much does it cost, or the way they write it off on taxes. So they're, they're able to make sure that it's all set up there for the specific areas. Because of the size of the company and the massive income they can front the investment that it takes to make this site work. So initially, obviously we all know that when you're doing the exploration end of it, same would be like in research and development. You have to front that investment and make that investment work, and it does cost an enormous amount of money to set some of these locations up with the hopes that it's going to produce. And that's where they have their accounting has been set up so they can make sure that all their locations are producing, and if they're not producing, they pull them. With that being said, the management of those locations, they have to be on board with this accounting principles at all times. They have to make sure that each and everything is accounted for, and the hours of operations and the hours that are down. So that helps. It also helps more with the taxes as well, and make sure that in the tax situation that they can process and fully show how they're making the money and what it's costing them to make the money. Exxon has to make sure that they have accurate resource consumption when they begin the exploration through knowing where all the equipment is at all times. So they allocate this equipment and make sure they know where it is through the ABC accounting principles. They're able to know if they open up an exploration in Y country, that they know exactly where their other operations are and ones that are down and not producing at the time, and they can move them over there, or lease what's over in that location if it's cost effective not to drag all the equipment to that location, to the next location. The company has a clear business purpose because it is of its planning stages. The company has scheduled through the leadership the future many years in advance. If at any time the company has a lack of senior management commitment, the company can show mass losses due to wrong decisions and not knowing when to stop at one location or push on in others. Resistance to change can come in many forms, as in job slowdowns, has the ability to cripple the business and close and cause losses in income just because the company did not implement the new plan with better human resources. And I think that's the key on all companies, is not just ExxonMobil, but all companies, is to where they're able to sit down with their management and implement through human resources, implement this ABC program or any other program for that matter by involving the workers in everything that's being done, to make sure that they have a clear principle, a clear reasoning for this. And in some cases, the reasoning may be that they maybe get bonuses if they're able to implement this program and make sure that they're saving X number of dollars in this location and Y number in this location, and show the the corporation that each section of the business, the upstream and the downstream of ExxonMobil, is producing in the fashion that is needed. And I think that's what we've seen. What I've reported on last time is ExxonMobil has started to get rid of their retail, as far as selling gasoline, because of they want to get into the bigger picture. It's still money to be made in the retail, but it's much better to find, or it's better for them to find the bigger capital, the bigger money coming in, and that's through their, like even through Russia, where they found Russia in 90,000 barrels a day. So I mean, that's the kind of thing that they're looking at. When people are faced with big changes, most people fight against it one way or the other. The implementation planning has to involve the people that are going to be affected. Many people will be less defensive if they're involved in the change itself. And that is my little spiel for the day. I appreciate it, and have a good day. We will see you next time.